Sit back, buckle your safety belts, and get set for a fun-filled ride as To the Rescue takes off. Fire and rescue work happens on the ground, in the air, and at top speed because when people call for help, there's not a second to spare. Come along for the ride and get a seat close to all the action as we take you from the fire station to the fire. We'll fly aboard the air rescue helicopter and see all kinds of emergency operations from beginning to end. Hold on because To the Rescue is underway. Fighting fires is the first and most recognizable job of the fire department, but they also do other types of work that is just as important. Trained to handle any and all emergency situations, they arrive on scene ready to work quickly and safely. When an accident or other type of emergency takes place, calls go out and response teams move into action. What you're seeing here is a staged accident put on by fire, police, and medical rescue teams in order to demonstrate how they all go about their work. Prepared to face anything, these emergency response teams bring every piece of equipment and all the medical supplies they can carry. It's always better to have more than enough to go around. As you can see, they also rely on one another and operate as a team at all times. Moments after arriving, firefighters determine who needs help right away and then go about the task of safely transporting people from the scene to the nearest hospital as quickly as possible. One job that the firefighters have to handle on a routine basis is freeing trapped passengers from damaged automobiles. In order to reduce the amount of time it takes to do this, the jaws of life are brought in to pull, rip, and tear the car apart with ease. Saving time with powerful tools like this adds up to saving some very precious lives. This firefighter demonstrates another effective tool for getting into a car in record time. Before getting out to the scene of a fire or handling any of the many emergencies that arise, a firefighter must undergo a thorough and demanding training routine. Fire is an unpredictable danger and no one should ever attempt to deal with it without the proper training. Everything from firefighting techniques, learning how to operate the tools and equipment, and following safety precautions are all covered in the training sessions. Fighting fire means that you have to face a different situation every time out because fires all follow different patterns. Unpredictable and always dangerous, that's the best way to describe what some refer to as the Red Devil. A brush fire like this one has to be fought differently than a house or car fire. With plenty of fuel to burn and a wind to blow it in any direction, the flames present a lethal challenge to firefighters who must stay one step ahead to keep it from spreading. Entering a burning building, the firefighters have to watch out for things like exposed electrical wires or flammable liquids like paint and gasoline that could explode in the fire. In order to prepare for this difficult work, the Fire Training Academy tests future firefighters with demanding obstacles like this climbing wall. Working up in high areas under intense conditions is a situation that in time becomes as comfortable as sliding down the pole at the station. You're seeing how the mid-air rescue operation takes place in training. Working together, these firefighters practice all the important techniques that will one day help save lives during a fire. The team on top of the wall carefully lowers the ropes and allow the two on the wall to reach ground safe and sound. Teamwork. Without it, these guys would never get the job done. Once training has ended, firefighters spend most of their time at the station waiting for the next call to come in.
Engine 1, Engine 5, Truck 1, Squad 1, Rescue 1, Rescue 5, District 5. Structure fire, hands on museum. 1120, 4th Street South, it's 671B on 2 Bravo.
Alright, where we at?
Second alarm, 701 16th Street South. It looks like the first in companies are real busy. They've got one going, so they're pulling for more manpower and more equipment.
Who's our responding on this?
Engine 3, Engine 1, Rescue 6, Truck 1, Generator 1, Engine 5, and Engine 4 at this time.
All right, we're having a busy day. Go. Come on, let's go. Come on.
No, this isn't an alien visitor. He's a member of the department's Hazardous Materials Unit, or HAZMAT. That space-age suit protects him from dangerous chemicals or gases that may be exposed at an accident scene. Emergencies call for fast reactions, and this is perhaps the fastest response team of all. Based right on top of the hospital, this air rescue helicopter stands ready to fly anywhere at a moment's notice round the clock. With an airspeed well over 100 miles an hour, Bayflight can carry its crew of medical experts and all the necessary equipment to the scene in minutes. When every second counts, air rescue is the only way to go. Seeing the approaching helicopter is a welcome sight for the emergency workers on the ground. After picking up some patients, it's back into the air for the swift trip back to the hospital. Setting a helicopter down in traffic requires plenty of planning and a very wide landing zone. As you can see here, the middle of a busy intersection provides just the right amount of room. Helicopters are used to fight fires as well. When fighting a brush fire such as this one, the fire department relies on the Bambi bucket. It's a huge bucket that's picked up by the helicopter and flown right over the top of the burning fire. Falling from this high altitude, the water makes quite an impact and smothers the fire in no time. Here's a fire dog of a different color. Used by the Arson investigation unit, this dog actually helps locate the source of fires. As you can see, she's got a nose for this kind of work.
See, get to work. See, show me. Good girl, good girl. Show me again. Come on, see. Okay, we've got another good 4 here. We need to take this as a sample also.
We've seen what fires can do to homes, buildings, and the outdoors. This scene is perhaps the strangest of all. This is a fire in the waters of Tampa Bay. Hard to believe it, but the flames can burn even in water. Fire on the water, like the one you're seeing, usually happens when ships collide with one another or run aground and leak fuel from their damaged hull. Spreading through the water, the burning fuel can cover a tremendous area, and as you can see, the results are frightening. Thick, choking black smoke clouds and roaring flames create a highly dangerous situation for all the emergency teams involved. Here we see a different type of firefighting going on than usual. Under these circumstances, the fire engines were replaced by fire boats. Both the fire department and Coast Guard boats were called on to hit the fires with all the water they could pump out. This fire required the combined effort of fire and police departments, the Coast Guard, air rescue teams, and a host of other emergency organizations. Most of the effort in battling a blaze of this size and type is spent in simply containing it, keeping it from spreading up and down the coastline or to the shoreline. As you can plainly see, this presented perhaps the most challenging fire operation in recent memory for the Tampa Bay area. Eventually, the enormous fire was controlled and extinguished. It was a job well done. We've looked at some rescue operations both on the ground and in the air. We've watched firefighters in training. We've even answered the fire alarm. Now it's time to join the firefighters on the scene as they do battle with the Red Devil. Now that you've had a chance to see all the fire and rescue work, maybe you'll think about the people who wear the uniforms and answer the calls for help. They are special people performing their work with the same dedication, courage, and spirit as any superhero ever did. They stand guard over all of us 24 hours a day, ready, willing, and able to answer the next call and respond to the rescue.